Broncos country, Eyioma Uwazurike is officially back in the fold. It was announced today on Twitter by Mike Kliss that the NFL has reinstated Uwazurike from his year-long gambling suspension. He is accused of gambling on games dating back to his time with the University of Iowa and his time with the Denver Broncos as a rookie in 2022. These were games that he did play in, so very serious accusations. He's paid the price now with his year-long suspension. He's been cleared of any criminal charges, so Uwazurike is now free to return to the Denver Broncos. And he was not out at practice today. I did not see him out there, but I do anticipate seeing him out there tomorrow. He's going to be competing with guys like Angelo Blackson, Matt Henningsen, and Elijah Garcia for rotational snaps on the defensive line. I do think Eyioma Uwazurike can make an impact on this defensive line because of his raw skill set that he brings. He's very powerful, very physical up front at the line of scrimmage, and the Broncos really liked him coming out of Iowa State in 2022. Granted, it was a different defensive coaching staff. This current staff, though, seems to believe in Uwazurike. Previous players who were suspended for gambling purposes have been just outright cut from NFL teams. I think about Quintez Cephas on the Detroit Lions as an example. Uwazurike clearly still has the confidence of this Denver Broncos regime because otherwise they would have just cut him. They like what he can bring on the field, and Sean Payton said today in his press conference that Uwazurike was very remorseful, and that was a key factor in the Broncos being so open and embracive about bringing him back. I'm excited about him being back in the fold because the Broncos' defensive line has quickly turned into one of their greatest strengths after being one of their biggest weaknesses last season. You've got really good starters up front, DJ Jones, Zach Allen, John Franklin Myers. Then, of course, you've got your rotational guys like Malcolm Roach, Angelo Blackson, now Uwazurike's in the fold, Elijah Garcia, Matt Henningsen, and then you got a couple of guys on the back end of the roster who are trying to compete for practice squad spots in Jordan Miller and Jordan Jackson, a pair of Jordans there. So this interior defensive line is really, really deep, and that's good news for the Denver Broncos because last year they struggled like hell to stop the run. I do not anticipate that being a problem this year, and even if they have to deal with some injuries up front, they've got guys like Henningsen, Blackson, Uwazurike who can step in and be really good rotational guys and possibly spot starters. Hopefully, knock on wood, we don't have to deal with any injuries like that up front. Really excited to see how Uwazurike looks in training camp and in these preseason games. These preseason games are going to be really huge for him to determine if he can make the team or not. But the Broncos are very open and embracive to giving him that chance to do so, and that's really good to see. All right, Broncos country, let me know in the comment section below. What are your expectations for Uwazurike during training camp and the preseason? Do you think that he's going to be able to get himself back in the rotation? Do you think he's going to be able to make an impact? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support, helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.